Now then, thanks for joining us on the show this evening.
It's been a great pleasure.
Brought a load of records in to play as well. Just before you go, I'm going to put you on the spot in your music journalist capacity, and we like to play tracks that maybe you haven't heard before here on the show by me scanning around the internet to find new bands for you. This lot called The Guild. They come from Sheffield. It just so happens the bass player is married to a lady from Totton called Nina, and she has two brothers, Ivan and Leo Hall, who currently live in the area still and listen to the same, which is the good news. It's not the only reason I'm playing the single, though. I think it's one of the best things I've heard this week, actually, and my pile of records to check out. Anyway, this is called Till I'm Dust. They're called The Guild. That track is Till I'm Dust, taken which is from a new single, actually, that at the moment I don't know how easy it is to get your hands on, but they come from Sheffield, and they're a fantastic record that I've just heard just then. I really like them. But let's see what Oliver Gray, music journalist, thought of it.
Yes, as if it mattered. Well, to be honest with you, there's so much great music around, isn't there? I mean, people sort of slag off what we call sort of post-Coldplay, sort of post-Keane type bands, but there's nothing better than a good anthem that you can put your lighter up in the air and wave your arms in the air, and that's you can imagine yourself in the middle of a festival crowd with that going on. I don't go along with people who are sort of cynical and sneer at Snow Patrol and Athlete and bands like that. Why can't you have a good time and sing along to a good melody and a good chunky performance? So I say, good luck to Guild, and yeah, you should playlist them.
Indeed, yeah, I think the thing is, I could easily see that in the top 20.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a band making it and not making it?
The difference is meeting the right people in the industry. I won't go into details, but I've had a lot of insight into that in the last 6 months or so by meeting some people who are very influential in the industry. And basically, if they decide to put money into you, then you're going to succeed, and if they don't, you're probably not. Apart from the one or two instances of, Arctic Monkey style internet buzz. But even they, of course, had to go straight to a record label and get themselves properly marketed.
Well, if let's hope they make it, fingers crossed. If they do, remember you heard it here first. On the saying, yeah, that's The Guild then with Till I'm Dust. If you want to check out their MySpace page, which is The Guild, you can find out much more about them. A great band, actually. Let's hope they do make it, so to speak. Right then, another